Have you ever really, and I mean really, looked at your front door? Because according to some very ancient wisdom, it's so much more than just a way into your house. It might just be a powerful gateway that's shaping your health, your wealth, and yeah, even your happiness.
So, that's the big question, right? Is your main door an entryway to good fortune? The answer might actually surprise you. Today, we're going to dive into this idea that this simple structure is more like a portal, channeling vital energy directly into your home and, by extension, into your life.
All right, here's what we've got on tap. We'll start with why your door is considered a cosmic gateway. Then we'll look at two ancient sciences that totally mastered this concept. After that, we're getting practical. I'm talking finding your door's direction, figuring out if it's good or bad, and then exploring some super simple fixes. And we'll wrap up with the most important principle of all.
First up, your door as a cosmic gateway. So think about it this way. Your main entrance isn't just for you, your family, and the groceries. It's the main pipeline for life force energy to flow into your home, and that energy pretty much influences everything that happens inside.
Now, this energy goes by a few different names. You might have heard it called qi in Chinese traditions or prana in Indian philosophy. But you know what? The concept is exactly the same. It's the vital life force that animates everything. And when it flows freely into your home, it's believed to give a real boost to your prosperity, your health, and your overall sense of harmony.
So, the big question is, how do we actually harness this energy? Well, for the answers, we're going to turn to two incredible ancient design sciences. These are guiding principles from India and China that have been used for literally thousands of years to create harmonious living spaces. Okay, so on one side, we've got Vastu Shastra, which comes from India. It focuses on the flow of prana and uses this really specific 32-segment grid to analyze a home. Then, on the other side, you have Feng Shui from China, which maps the flow of qi using tools like that octagonal bagua map. They have different methods for sure, but they're both aiming for the exact same goal, to get your home aligned with positive cosmic energy. Okay, now for the fun part. Let's actually find your door's direction. And don't worry, you don't need to be some kind of expert for this. In fact, you probably have the only tool you need right there in your pocket. It really is this simple. Okay, step 1, stand right outside your main door. Step 2, turn around so your back is to the door and you're looking out. Step 3, open the compass app on your phone, hold it flat and steady, and get that degree reading. And finally, step 4, you're just going to match that reading to the charts we're about to look at. See? Easy.
All right, got your numbers? Let's figure out what that compass reading actually means. You know, it's interesting, both of these systems are basically trying to get our homes in sync with natural forces, like the powerful, life-giving energy of the sun rising in the east. They both tap into that kind of powerful, natural logic. So let's see what they have to say about your front door.
What's just fascinating about Vastu Shastra is how incredibly specific it is. For example, a northeast door is said to be governed by Kubera, the god of wealth, promising immense fortune. North and east are also considered excellent. But then you look at a southwest door, and it falls in Rahu's zone. Rahu is a celestial body in Vedic astrology often tied to chaos, and that can bring things like financial instability. The level of detail here is just amazing. Now, Feng Shui takes a different approach. It connects each direction to one of the 5 core elements. So a north-facing door is linked to the water element, which supports career success and flow. A south-facing door, that's fire, which promotes fame and recognition. It's all about balancing these elemental energies to support the different areas of your life.
So, what if you just did the compass test and realized your door is in one of those, inauspicious directions? First off, don't panic. Seriously. The absolute best part about all of this is that there are simple, powerful fixes you can do, and absolutely no demolition is required. From the Vastu perspective, you can actually use different materials to shift the energy. For instance, placing a little copper or brass pyramid strips along the threshold is said to neutralize negativity. Even something as simple as painting the door a soothing color like white or cream can help stabilize things. Or adding a physical wooden threshold can act as a kind of symbolic barrier to block that negative energy. Feng Shui remedies, on the other hand, are really focused on the flow of qi. So the absolute #1 thing is making sure the path leading to your door is completely clear and well lit. A small water feature with moving water nearby can help activate wealth energy, and a mirror placed on a side wall, and I have to stress a side wall, can make the whole entryway feel bigger and way more welcoming.
And that brings us to the single biggest, most important rule about mirrors in Feng Shui. Please, if you remember one thing, let it be this. Never ever place a mirror directly facing your main door. The thinking here is that it acts like a big stop sign, literally pushing all that wonderful positive chi you're trying to attract right back out the way it came.
Okay, so we've covered directions, we've talked elements, we've gone through remedies. But all of these ancient rules and fixes, they all lead to one final unifying principle. Let's talk about the ultimate welcome, because this is truly the most powerful factor of all.
So here it is, the most important takeaway of all. More than any specific direction, more than any element, what truly matters is the personal energy you invest in your entrance. A clean, well-maintained, and genuinely welcoming doorway is the foundation for everything else. Your intention, your care, that's the real magic that invites good fortune inside.
So, when you get home tonight, just pause for a second before you go inside. Take a moment to really look at your front door and ask yourself, what energy am I inviting into my home and into my life? Thanks for joining me.